I've got these big Lego base plates, and I intend to turn it into a Lego city for all of WoW. My Lego City minifigures and sets can also be used for some creator sets as well. Starting off, I intend to use this train track to make a sort of railway that wraps around part of the build. I only have this one set of tracks, so I do not have enough to make it go around. All I have extra is this, and some of this slip-on track. I then intend to use this pile of grey plates to elevate the train track enough so I can attempt to make these plates modular in case I need to get to the boxes that hold it up. All of the train track has now been added, and as you can see, if you pull it up, the whole thing is removable, and it is all nice and modular, and even the curves have nice little flat pieces to sit on. I have been attempting to add a bit of Main Street in, so I added a kind of road, and I put the city tour bus on it. This little kind of Hot Wheel type car, which is supposed to be Kit from Knight Rider. This citron cactus here as well. And then we have a police station that I built, as well as a jewelry store. And we also have the Lego store set. And it's all connected right by the train track, with a yellow line through the middle of the road and a lighter coloured footpath. Looking good so far, but not really even half of it filled up, and I am about 3 hours into this. I've also been using this little mallet here to hit down a few of the pieces. I took a little break and I moved the boxes and the bases into a more temporary position. Added these advent calendar boxes out the back to support this Coast Guard boat, so I could put a little water area back there. But then the main change I did was added this No Limits race car track 4+ set. Added this guy just kind of recording his experience, but he's kind of in a bit of a naughty place. And then there's these two drivers ready to race. Little crash zone, currently built for legal building techniques, but should be changed later. And then here we've got a little pit stop area with the free food cars and their drivers, along with CMF Series 18, I believe, race car driver, and this mechanic. Also on the road, I added this Speed Champions car, as I just had it on display with my No Limits race cars before, and it didn't really have anywhere to go, so I just put it here. Now, I do have a bunch of custom race cars, however, there's not really much space, so they will probably just be displayed somewhere else. Today is a new day, however, there are some changes that I made yesterday that I did not show you. So before I begin working on anything today, I have built this little construction site with this wrecking ball crane, and then the intention here was that this was kind of like the bottom floor of an old signal tower maybe, and then the wrecking ball was just knocking it down. I might back here put a few more bits, but currently I've just got a person with a wheelbarrow of tools, and then we've got this car parked here, and these two guys, and this guy in the back playing with their new model of a construction vehicle. We also have this little bakery type area just outside the Lego store, someone on the street. Got this person with their dog buying. This guy, and these are just some random minifigure parts I had, but they're playing with that drone, which is up there. And as you could probably see in the background here, I've started work on kind of a little beachy area. I've added this wizard tower. You can see back there, there's a wizard. There's also some of my strange Lego colorations. And then I added this Coast Guard base, which I built a long time ago. Probably going to do a separate video on that. And then I kind of just got these boats, which I also built a while ago. that's pretty much it for now. So I finished up the beach and added some water. I put the boats back in, but if I just just throw that away. I just temporarily remove the boats. Then you can see it kind of gets darker at the back, and it's a lighter blue, same color as the base the Coast Guard centers on. There's some waves. There's this rock that this guy's hit, this shark. And then it gets progressively lighter until it's like this really froth color on the shore, and it's kind of splashing onto it. I might want to touch this area up a bit, because it's not the neatest. But overall, this nice little water section now. I need to put a little bit of a snowy section and kind of border off the inside of the Lego store, so it is not with the penguins. This is the last update for today that I will be adding. So you can probably kind of tell it's a bit dark right now. So I added this little train on the track, and then a little airplane girl. I also added a helicopter, and these other little... trying to remember where I put the last one. Well, these other little, back here, planes on to give it a bit more life. I then added everything back to the sea, including these sharks. These two are on the beach. I do need to flesh out the beach a bit more. And then kind of a little park area. Back here, got a guy on a bench, got a little kind of farmer's market type thing. A little birthday party. And this is where I will put the train station. I've laid out the base with these 4+ base plates. But yeah, it is very nice, enclosed, tight area. All I really need to do is snowy, boat, train station, and like flesh it out a bit more life, a bit more people. Just a few extra small details, traffic lights, anything like that. I have just finished another day of building, and not too much has changed. You can probably tell it's quite dark right now. But I have this fire helicopter made from the No Limits race car. I'm going to be replacing that with a custom Lego brick race car. I just haven't got round to it yet. As you can see, here are the wheels. And then, as you might have been able to see at the back, we kind of have a bit of a train station. I need to add some signage, clocks. Not really much else has changed. I have added the attic area, but I've kind of just thrown the minifigures on. As you can see, that's also kind of the same with the station. So, my Ford, I've got this lamppost, that's not done. And I've added these little buffers, so the train... Oh. Well, when I have a proper train, it will go crash into the buffers. And hopefully not break them. There's a great showing. But I think I'm going to remove all of the minifigures and put them on a separate base plate. And all of the any details, really. And kind of just add them all on at the end where I like properly, nicely doing something. Because right now they're kind of all just a mess, and it'll be a lot easier. Take a few days off from just recording the progress. I've done quite a bit. I've added these two construction workers playing a game, some buffers. I've actually added the train. It's not fully complete. This is going to be a food cart. But then there are these two carriages as well, based off the Disney train, so it's not fully enclosed in. For the time being, I've got this Christmas train set there, but that won't be set there until December 1st, probably. Then, if the Christmas train wasn't here, this little construction vehicle here would be drilling on the train track, and this guy would be trying to stop it. There's also a police chase going on, and this police officer training, but they accidentally hit a plane out of the sky, so the fire helicopter has to come and help. There's also a bin with all the usuals in it. This guy slipped on a banana peel, and then I changed the person here to this cyclist. The attic's got minifigures, and the station has a spider web leading behind it as well. Station also has some minifigures, and I also added this little off-limits parking spot, but this police officer kind of parked his bike back there. But that is pretty much all for now. Next job is to tackle the boat at the back, and then it's pretty much finished other than some last minute touches. For the most part, I have now finished my Lego City. Not much has really changed, but I've added this superhero, who is kind of just a random guy dressed in superhero clothes. I have positioned the helicopter, so now it's supported by translucent and transparent grey parts. The train is on the track in its correct position, so is the other train. And then the mini construction vehicle is back. You probably didn't notice before, but I've now added this little border along between the snow and the Lego store. And you can probably see there was a pirate ship there before. And that pirate ship is now gone. There we go. I turned the Coast Guard boat into a pirate ship. I want to do some extra little stickers down there, but I'm very happy with this. I really like my mast, and it is a very, very cool build. And if I opened this section here, it's filled with many, many jewels that are cannons, or, well, kind of cannons. Steering wheel with lots of kind of ornate tree detailing. Crow's nest with a parrot sat in it, and overall it looks very, very nice in my opinion. All I really need to do is add those, but I'll probably leave those for my Easter eggs in Lego City video, as I probably want to add a bunch of Easter eggs. For example, the one there, I probably want to add a King's Cross sign too. So I think it's best left until that Easter eggs video. I have planned out all of the Easter eggs, minifigure-wise I'm adding at least, and I know where they're all going to go. But that was my entire building process for the main part of my Lego City. I'm very proud of how this turned out, and I'll continue to make regular content at least once a month based on this city. So I've got 3 more videos based on it lined up for October. November, I don't know what I do, but December, as soon as December 1st hits, or closest Monday or Friday, I will have a Christmas update. This park here currently has a birthday cake in it, but it will be changed for Christmas and Halloween, so I've got a vampire statue to put in there, and then I'll have Christmas trees in there as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed a look at the building process, well, most of the building process, and here's a little look at something you might have not seen during the building process. That is kind of the inside of the jewelry store. Can't really see down below, but that's just a vault and a guy at a desk. And upstairs there's this criminal with all the gems. And then for the police station, it's just 1 floor, but there's a jail cell. And just a table with a bunch of sweet treats. That is all for now. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and see you all next time.